Have you ever wondered how some older people look and feel younger than their years, as if time has stopped for them? Today, I will tell you about Carlos Serrato, an incredible man who is already 74 years old, but he is active, full of energy, healthy, and feels at most 35. His secrets are not unique genetics or magic, but proven habits and approaches that are accessible to each of us. Do you want to learn how to preserve youth and well-being for many years to come? Then watch this video to the end. It will be very interesting and useful. So, let's get started. The first and perhaps the most important secret is constant physical activity. Carlos Serrato goes to the gym every day where he does bodybuilding. He does not look for easy ways. He pumps all muscle groups, strengthening not only the body but also the spirit. It is important to understand that muscles are not only about external attractiveness, they are the very mechanism that helps to preserve youth. Increasing muscle mass improves metabolism, supports joints, and helps maintain balance. Regular exercise increases the level of happiness hormones, which removes stress and delays aging. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to repeat his approach. It is enough to choose 3 to 4 exercises and do them 3 to 4 times a week. The main thing is the consistency and progression of loads. Gradually add weight to make your muscles feel challenged. And don't forget about proper technique. The next important aspect is nutrition. Carlos strictly follows the diet, preferring natural foods rich in proteins, fats, and carbohydrates with a low glycemic index. He drinks vitamins, which helps to compensate for possible deficiencies and keep the body in good shape. One of the mistakes that often undermines health is improper nutrition or malnutrition. But nutrition is the foundation of our longevity. For a youthful appearance and well-being, it is important to balance your diet, avoid fast food, and give preference to fresh vegetables, fruits, nuts, and high-quality proteins. You should not pursue diets or strict restrictions. The most important thing is awareness and moderation. A key component of youth is quality sleep. Carlos is sure that without proper rest, there can be no good mood, no athletic performance, or even a stable immune system. He sleeps at least 7 to 8 hours a night, and this helps his body to recover and renew itself. A good night's sleep is not only a time to rest, but also an active process of tissue regeneration, hormone balancing, and brain cleansing. To fall asleep quickly and soundly, it is important to avoid screens an hour before bedtime, ventilate the room, and maintain a constant regime. Do not underestimate the importance of sleep. When properly organized, your body works to the maximum, preserving youth and energy. Providing the body with fresh air and sunlight is another secret that Carlos actively uses. He spends a lot of time outside, breathing fresh air, and enjoys nature walks. Ultraviolet rays help the body produce vitamin D, an essential element for bone health, the immune system, and even mood. But it is important to keep in mind the balance. Excessive sunlight without protection is harmful, and moderate exposure to the sun is a guarantee of vigor and youth. Vitamin D helps strengthen bones, improves muscle function, and helps fight inflammation, which is extremely important with age. Regular medical checkups and health monitoring are another component of a fulfilling life. Carlos constantly monitors his cholesterol levels, blood pressure, and takes vitamins and minerals as needed. He knows his anatomy and knows that with age, it is important to avoid hidden inflammations or deficits. This allows him to adjust his lifestyle in a timely manner, avoiding serious problems. I advise you not to neglect regular checks. It's like maintenance of your body, which will prolong youth and keep you feeling good. And, of course, do not forget about the moral and spiritual side of life. Carlos finds joy in every day, surrounds himself with positivity, and avoids negative sources of energy. He understands that health is not only about the body, but also about the soul. Gratitude, the ability to enjoy small things, and lead an active social life are important. Hobbies, communication with loved ones, and the ability to find positive things even in difficult situations are what helps to preserve inner youth and energy. Another important habit is the development of inner harmony and psychological stability. Carlos pays great attention to the mental state because the mind and body are one. He is engaged in meditation, mindfulness practices, and tries not to linger in negative emotions for long. The doctrine that stress and negative thoughts are one of the main enemies of youth is now confirmed by many scientific studies. To strengthen your mood and psychological balance, you should take a few minutes to yourself every day. Write down your thanks, remember pleasant moments, or just focus on breathing. Gradually, such habits help to combat internal tension and maintain mental clarity even in the most difficult periods of life. An equally important aspect is smoothness and moderation in life. Carlos avoids extreme exertion and strict diets. He listens to his body and understands when to stop and rest. This balance helps to avoid burnout and injury, which can be a critical problem in old age. In your life, whether it's training, diet, or work rhythm, it's important to exercise moderation, not to drive yourself to exhaustion. Focus on your feelings and remember, health is not a race for a regime, but a path to balance and harmony. So if you want to look and feel younger than your years, try to adopt these principles. Exercise regularly, eat right, get enough sleep, walk a lot, and stay in the sun. Be able to relax and control stress, monitor your health, and do not forget about spiritual harmony. The most important thing is to do this not for the sake of appearance, but to feel great at any age. Because youth is not just about how to look like or how old you look according to your passport, but about how you live and feel inside. Friends, what do you think about this man? Write your opinion in the comments. If this video was useful to you, then please like it and share the link with those who might find it particularly useful.